Unless they're doing an awesome pose in front of it. Like, kind of going like this.
I mean, if you
with people in the background, I can imagine they're not fine.
It's okay to do it now and then. I'm not totally anti-selfie, but if it's just nothing but that, it's like, get out of there.
I would rather take selfies with my kiddo.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. You've got a life. You've got something involved in your life other than yourself. Your kids. That's beautiful.
That's a good selfie. I think we're talking more about the selfies consistency of like, look at me, don't look. Oh, I see this all the time actually, where the women are like doing these and they're going.
Exactly. I'm talking about. I don't really.
And then they post all those photos.
I don't really call it a selfie if there's other people in it with you, because it's not just yourself. So I don't think that exactly counts. But yeah, take all the pictures of you with your kids that you want. I don't see any problem with that whatsoever, other than you have kids and probably have someone in the house, and most couples aren't polyamorous like us, so I'm probably, I'm not going to just write you off, but I'm going to go the other way. Fucking Amico!
Fuck Amico. Okay, all right.
What's going on, Amico?
Mention.
Fuck you, motherfucker. What?
Hashtag fuck Amico.
Hashtag fuck Amico.
Oh yeah, I totally get what you are saying and completely agree.
There are no red flags. It's amazing. Your mom's amazing, Amico.
In bed. Okay, anyway.
We had a threesome with her last night.
Yeah, she mentions consent.
Oh yeah, if she mentions consent.
We had to talk about this a few podcasts ago.
Yeah, in our Consent is Not Sexy podcast.
And I don't,
The point is, if she has to mention something like, I'm all about consent. Consent is imperative. It's like, sane people know this, okay? Sane people know this. We criminalize it. There's no one out there saying that they want to have sex without consent except for fucking psychos. So it's kind of along the lines of saying no psychos, but first of all, you don't know who is going to be a psycho, and second of all, these are the kind of chicks who are going to, one, hold any sort of passion against you. Like our second date, we were going to the boardwalk, and after we got out of the car, we're walking through the parking garage. I did not ask for permission. I turned to her quickly, grabbed her, pushed her against a column, and just made out with her right there.
I remember that. We were actually pretty close to the, we went to, what was it? Oh, it was in the Bossier. What was that place?
The boardwalk.
The boardwalk. I actually do remember you put me to a thing, and I was worried because we were right at the entranceway that goes right past that cheesecake factory place.
I didn't care. I wanted people to see me
I
make it out.
remember that. I was embarrassed. Totally, I remember that. Anyway.
But you thought it was hot.
Oh man, I think we ate at Joe's Crab Shack. Yeah, I remember that date. Amazing.
But anyway, they are going to hold any sort of passion against you and essentially make you play this game of adult mother may I with any sort of sexual act without acknowledging that there are so many nonverbal cues you can go on. And, of course consent is necessary. Of course it's imperative. But you don't have to verbally say or ask for permission for every little thing. It's like, where's your passion? That's going to be a passionless relationship. So avoid that chick, because she is probably going to expect that of you. Also, there's a good chance she could be one of those chicks that believe that consent can be revoked afterwards, and that can just get you in a whole world of trouble. Look at Aziz Ansari. After one bad sexual experience, she decided she was raped afterwards. It's like, even though she consented, it's just, no. If they feel the need to mention that, they've already got issues, and you just don't want to deal with that. Because you can't be your partner's counselor. You can't. That's why therapists can't get involved with their clients. You're too emotionally involved at that point. You cannot be your partner's counselor. If they have problems, if they have problems, if they have issues, say, hey, go get your therapy. Nothing wrong with getting therapy. I did 3 years of therapy.
I am actually going through therapy.
She
I've
still
gone in
goes through therapy. I drive her nuts.
grad school. Well, mine's other issues that.
We don't need to talk.
Yeah,
about.
we're
We don't
not
need to
gonna,
talk. But the point is, there's nothing to be ashamed about. But do not try. Don't get in thinking you can fix her or fix him or fix them or whatever. You can't. Once you're dating them, you can't be their counselor. So, yeah. Avoid. If she says something about consent, she's crazy. Avoid her.
Alright, so I'm going to merge these two because it's basically the same thing in a way.
Essentially.
So it's basically height and race requirements.
Right. If she has a height requirement or a race requirement, get out of there.
I've actually seen that. I actually seen it from whenever I was looking for, or I was just on the dating website. I actually did see several men who were like, I have this kind of requirement. It's mainly race. At least for me, women looking for men, it's usually men looking for specific races. Height, I guess they care. Obviously, I don't think men like taller women. But
well, it's the same thing with women. A lot of what I run into, are women mostly having requirements about race. That they'll say something like "no black guys," or
okay, so I'm seeing that actually. I do see that.
Or I'm just not really into Asian guys. Or some will say only black guys.
Yeah.
Or I've seen some saying I'd really like to date a white man, stuff like that. If they, hi mom.
Hi Jimmy.
How are
Hope
you?
you're doing well.
But and some of them will say I like tall guys, or I've come across some that say you must be taller than me, or you must be above 6 foot.
I've seen that from a women's side too, where like the men are like, you must, I don't know, be curvy, or you must be skinny.
And let me stress this. I got nothing against a person's personal preference. But, hello. You can prefer whatever you want. But one, if you're going to throw an entire race out, I don't want to talk to you, okay? I just don't want to hang out. What is it? Madeline Cox. Jamie, curious. Did I know you back in high school time frame? I know it was completely off topic. You know, Madeline, I'll be honest with you.
He's going to say, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh!
I recognize you. You look familiar, but I don't remember where we met. I really don't. I'm so sorry. Well, you don't remember either, so I'm not that sorry.
But you must have been like, I don't know.
But anyway, where was I?
Basically,
where did you go to high school? Let's start with that. Yeah, if you're the type of person who's going to write an entire race off from dating or anything really, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hang out with you. So there's that. And if she has a requirement for height, or if he has one, that's also an immutable difference. And let's face it, short guys have a really, really hard time getting women to notice them. And
that's just I don't think it has to do with like women being picky by any means. I think it's a mainly biological.
It's an evolutionary
It's an evolution trait where someone just replied, or Madeline did. Sorry.
Did you go to First Baptist Bossier? I did. I taught Sunday school there for a while. Maybe that's where we know each other.
But what was it about short people?
Well, the big problem I have is that it's perfectly okay for a woman to go online and say no fat guys, I want a guy who's in shape.
Oh, I don't have a problem.
But a man cannot go online and if he says no fat chicks, I want a girl who's in shape, then he's fat phobic. He's a pig. He's fat shaming, all that. It's obscene that women can easily turn down men for being short, but men can't turn down women for being fat, even though you can lose weight, but you can't gain height. You're stuck with what you got.
Yeah.
Okay. We're caught up on comments. So yeah, if Basically, it doesn't even have to stop at height and race.
If they mention I have this type of requirement, there's something going on.
There's nothing wrong with having requirements. I'm okay with requirements. If someone, if someone says I want someone in shape, I'm fine with that. You can get in shape.
Or someone who doesn't drink alcohol.
Yeah,
that's completely
but
fine.
if it's an immutable difference, something that you're born with and is beyond your control, then no, just keep going. Don't hang out with that person.
All right. I have sugar daddy. That's it. Mention sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy.
I have never seen this, and I'm looking for our unicorn. I haven't seen it yet.
I've come across many profiles. They don't say I have a sugar daddy. They say they're looking for a sugar daddy.
I have seen. Okay, so I took it as I have one. No, I have seen.
If they have a sugar daddy, they're not going to go looking for anything. Let's see. I think we were in the same little group with Mrs. Stewart when Chip Mitchell was. Oh my gosh, Mrs. Stewart and Chip. Oh my gosh.
This is kind of awesome right now that you're just like having these moments of like,
it is kind of
yeah.
awesome. Well, I don't think much to that time, because I'm not religious anymore, but yeah, I loved Mrs. Stewart and Chip. They were really cool people. And funny thing is Mrs. Stewart was the detention teacher. We called it GASP in middle school, and it was in school suspension. So you only went there when you were really in trouble, and everyone was scared of her because she was really strict and really tough. But you go to Sunday school, she had to be strict and tough.
Oh, I don't blame her.
But
middle school?
Because she was dealing with the worst kids. But once they understood the dynamic of you don't act up, she would get really sweet and talk to them and all that. And I had her for Sunday school, and she was the sweetest lady. Sweetest lady. I miss her.
But anyway,
but yeah,
sugar daddy. So I thought you mentioned... Yeah, basically we rehashed that. I was like, I thought you said I have a sugar daddy.
If she has a sugar daddy, she's not looking. She why would she be on a dating site? She's got a sugar daddy.
I don't know, but I have seen profiles where it says I'm looking for a sugar daddy. I'm looking for to be spoiled.
If she's looking for a sugar daddy, get out of there. I don't know why so many guys are willing to be sugar daddy. Well, here's why. Because they're too pathetic to get it without paying. That's the extent of it. Guys are so pathetic today that they can't just fucking, they can't get laid unless they're paying for it. And if you're a sugar daddy, it's essentially legalized prostitution. I'm like, don't do it. I stress all the time, don't give them your money. If their company is good enough for you, your company is good enough for them. And if it's not good enough for you or them or whatever, then you guys stop seeing each other. It's that simple. What is she saying? I'll just message y'all later. Sorry to interrupt the conversation. No, we love it.
We like it whenever
when people jump in.
Because it just makes it's fulfilling the podcast.
Yeah,
so we really want interaction.
That's why we do it live. Yeah.
Yeah. So you are completely fine.
Yeah, we appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah.
But yeah, if she says she's looking for a sugar daddy, she wants your money. She doesn't want you.
Fuck, it couldn't even be her. So, all right. Ooh. I'm just looking to be someone's friend. That's why I made this profile. I just want to be friends. Up something. She don't they legalize prostitution in New York or something? I have no idea. I have no knowledge.
Don't think New York. I know it's legalized in Nevada.